But the flight test of this supersonic giant presents even more dramatic challenges and more dramatic achievements. The first liftoff occurred on September 21st, 1964.
This is an absolute terrible aircraft to build. It's really hard aerodynamically to fly. It's like a delta wing almost, but it's a very rear heavy delta wing with 6 engines. These are actually more powerful than the real world variety. The real one has, each engine has 124 kilonewtons of thrust. These ones have 155. These are scaled up as well. So it's much faster than the actual Valkyrie, and it can't really have sustained flight over. So Mach 3 is just about 1,000 meters per second. This aircraft does, and it just about disintegrates every time. There's a lot of thermal failures at that point. The wings have a lot of problem with that. A lot of air force at that speed as well. It's just so much lift, so much air getting moved. Most of the time it rips the wings off, or I remember one of the tests that ripped off like this whole quarter piece, just tore the whole back piece off. I was trying a bomb run once, and right when I opened the cargo bay door, it must have just caught wind or something, because it just destroyed it. There's no cheats using this one. There's no like gravity hack or anything like that. This aircraft does work if you were to ever want to one-to-one replicate or use this in when I put this workshop, if I do. 74 parts isn't that bad. Almost 400 tons, which is a large aircraft to say the least. That is a very large machine. The real Valkyrie weighs about 250 or 225 tons. The real one weighs about 225 tons. So this one is far heavier. Mostly due because there's a lot of fuel, but it's actually because this is a lot more fuel efficient than I thought. I did originally have a ton of fuel, filled in every single part, because I was expecting it. I don't know why there's oxidizer in there. I was expecting it to be much less fuel efficient than it actually is, but it's very heavy, and then the aerodynamics ended up actually working in the favor of it. I was very impressed that this somehow, I know you can't see my cursor, I was very impressed that this relationship with the center of mass, center of lift, ended up actually letting this thing fly. Very impressed by this. And then the little winglet thing that the actual aircraft has on it, the real Valkyrie, I don't know if it's that functional. Maybe it was. Maybe, I'm sure it is in real world, and because I know it does use, I believe it's called a compression lift, where it uses shockwaves off of a supersonic object to create lift. That is not simulated in this game, so I don't know if this is actually functional, because the main premise of the Valkyrie was so that it could fly with this weird oblong shape at massively high speeds and drop large amounts of ordnance. I believe they only were meant to deliver nuclear ordnance. So this is the Valkyrie. It is off center. That's odd. But you guys might be wondering what this little back piece is. This is not on the Valkyrie, the real one. These are parachutes. At least I believe the NASA version, the Air Force version, the early iteration of the actual Valkyrie, I believe did not have parachutes. Maybe they did. I'm sure they had drogue chutes to land. This is a very heavy, big craft, and so this one does as well. But they had to be small, or they'd stick out very large. In which case, these parachutes don't really stop at that much. They're more of like a drogue chute. These are the biggest parachutes you can get. So they're shrunk down. This is also very big aircraft too. Purple's probably halfway up, probably up to the flag on here, like halfway up the flag. We have yaw, roll also works. Let's see, pitch looks like it's good. Maybe time of pre-flight. I always put 1 as my toggle engine. We're gonna do about 75% throttle. I noticed with these aircraft, this plane in particular, throttle response is very slow. Not sure what that's caused from. We're gonna go and try and take off here. And about 20, turn on afterburners, just so. And another note, this aircraft cannot take off the runway on its own. So you do have to get some extra lift off the end of the runway here. There we go. Veer away. Now, we are already supersonic. We are already past the speed of sound, and we are just outside of Kerbal Space Center. This is a very fast aircraft. We're going to go and drop it down just a little bit. Once we get out of this thick air, a little higher. I'm going to go and turn off burners now. Let's go just about full throttle on regular turbofans, on the regular turbofan. And this plane does, it doesn't fly very well, but it just has a lot of weight to it. Like that's full pitch back, and it's just it's just lazy and sloppy. But it's a big delta wing, and that's just kind of how these fly. And it's very oddly balanced because there's an interesting sense of balance because the front of the plane is so long. This is all fuel, at least on mine I did. Because when I used to have this about one fuel tank shorter. It didn't look right. I had to fix proportions, but I had one fuel tank shorter, and it didn't fly. I tried it on low gravity, and it wouldn't work. It wasn't heavy enough in the front. I had a ballast up in the front. It just wasn't heavy enough. So there's a full tank of 3,200 pounds of liquid fuel. That'll weigh it down. So we're getting to some thinner air now. We are getting at the first layer of the atmosphere to get out of the cloud. Actually, let's go this one for now. I'm going to do full burn. And you can see this movement that this has. And I have SAS on. If you don't, it really starts getting in the hairs. We're going to turn that back on. Look at this smoke trail. Like a F4 Phantom. Destroying ozone layer. Look at that. Still. We're punching through the clouds right now, and we're getting about 350 meters per second. Alright. And above supersonic speed, this aircraft does get pretty fuel efficient. It's only about, what, 30 pounds of fuel per second, which sounds like a lot, but it has 44,000 pounds of fuel, so that's 44,000 pounds, and it still has the payload too. It's not have a appendage or anything. It doesn't work. That's just for weight purposes. And right now, we're really getting there. We're not even full throttle, and we're at 700 meters per second. Nothing. We just left the first of the atmosphere. So now we're starting to get some real air friction here. Starting to heat up a little bit. The aircraft's starting to get hot on the outside. Going back down. I normally just turn it all the way off because I tend that the afterburners take a very long time to run down. Be real hot and burn all that fuel. Also, this aircraft makes a ton of vapor. Most I've ever seen in a Kerbal Space Program. No crazy mods or anything. This thing's really flying in this thin air. I don't think I've never been up this high with the plane before. Oh, it's really going. By 800, it gets real hot, and that's already exceeding the temperatures of these wings. I mean, it's getting dangerously hot on some of these. I mean, that nose is, I don't even know. I don't think we have a thermometer. We should get one. Almost 900 meters per second. There's a flaming vapor cone. I don't even know how that's possible. Land over here. Go ahead and bank. Go forward. I do want to see. I've never tested the Max from thick air. Low altitude. Okay. Couldn't go full throttle here. We're getting some real fishtailing going on. Yeah, this plane has lots of fishtailing under high throttle. Like, that's hands off the keyboard right now. SAS off, and it's just fishtailing right now. So we are full throttle right now. Oh my. 800 meters per second now. We're gonna start getting some major heat going on now. Probably about 1,000 meters per second. We're overheating. Engines are blowing up. Engines are gone. Parachutes? Parachutes still there. They're going. We're about a supersonic inertia missile right now. We're a Mach 2 300-ton inertia bomb right now. Flying at the mountainside. No engines, and it's just a hunk of steel and fuel flying at someone. We're gonna beach lander. I'd say we just jumped up the chutes right now. They failed. Not going too quick. I don't think that's okay. Get deploy. Oh, we might die on this one. Ooh. Wasn't too bad. That's me, real bumpy on the grass. Back up the road. Very good. Far away. So we're gonna try and do bank right now. Oh, we're diving. God. Oh god. Really heavy to be that maneuverable. So I'm gonna go and do I'm gonna just pull straight up. Just see full pitch. It is not wanting to do. I think we're getting some lift on the back. Very shallow turn. Losing a lot of speed, but we just climbed like 2,000 meters in like 30 seconds. No, we're stalling backwards. Alright, we stalled. Let me see if we can do a flat spin recovery. We're about to be in right now. Get nose down. Oh, this thing is so heavy. Come on, pitch. Pitch, damn it. Okay. Okay. You're getting speed going. Right, pull up. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Damn. Didn't even break 1,000. Oh, yeah, we did. That was good though. Barely broke 1,000 meters. Only fell a couple dozen before we recovered, but still impressive. Still impressive, nonetheless. And we're gonna try and land it. I remember hearing, oh, we were in some major arch going. Oh, you just flamed out. Oh man. Got our engines back, that's good. That's some airflow going. Okay. Pitch down. Back up. Really pitch back up. Oh shit, we're not gonna make it. No, we're gonna die. Goodbye. Ah, damn. This is full pitch backwards. I'm not even trying. Look at our rate of climb. Holy shit. That's a 50-degree bank. What is our rate of climb? I'm gonna do a calculation of that. But holy moly. already at 10,000 feet. I think it'd be a SSTO in this game. There's the full invert back. Oh, we're gonna catch wind hard, aren't we? Oh man. Good idea. We have enough wind, enough air now. Oh, we're good. Well, need something pushing it. There we go. I'm surprised you flamed out that. Pretty surprised you flamed out right there. Oh, we're back up. Yeah, we don't have. I guess we're running out of fuel, probably. Pull up! Pull up, damn it! Oh, this might be close. Oh, shit. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh! So, the Valkyrie doesn't really land at all. I've tried to land it. It hasn't worked out at all. But it's really cool. I mean, look at the size. Yeah, this plane is really big. Holy moly. So, in all honesty, the plane probably isn't that practical, and it's not that confusing why the Air Force and the US military decided to part ways with this aircraft. But it was nonetheless fun making this game. Hopefully, like me when I first figured out about this plane, maybe learned a thing or two. And this is really fun to make in this game. So if you guys, and also if you guys like this content about me kind of building vehicles, talking about them, leave a comment or leave a like. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.